What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with Dragon Ball The Breakers video, and in today's video we got some new leaks confirming that Dragon Ball The Breakers is not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, of course, I already knew this, but now we have proof actually to back this up in the game files. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. Again, huge shout outs to Demon Boy, who is doing all the data mining in recent time for Dragon Ball The Breakers, finding this out. But let me pull up the data mine that he found recently. So this is all in my Discord channel, so if you guys ever want to take a look at this yourself, by all means, join the Discord in the description below. Demon Boy has been so nice to basically dump everything found in the game, including this, which we'll look at in a sec. But this is pretty much everything, including the gold and silver skins for the Ginyu Force that Demon Boy found back in the day. So anything that you're curious about in the files of the Breakers, you can find in here. It's been sitting in the game's files. Some things have been like changed and moved, I think, since Demon Boy has looked at it. But anything that has like dummy text basically means it's like placeholder stuff that will be updated later. But what we wanted to look at was this, which was in that huge big file, which basically confirms the episodes that's going to be coming to the game. So you guys know, currently we have the prologue, we have episode 2, which was for season 2. Then we have episode 3, which was for season 3. Then we have episode 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So if you guys don't know what this means, each episode is connected to a season, meaning that they plan to at least work on 10 seasons in total for Dragon Ball The Breakers. Now, this doesn't mean that 10 episodes this game dies, but keep in mind, when the game released, what we got, like 4 seasons like in a year, basically. So that means another 4 seasons is going to be another year, and this game's going to be at least around for another year and a half, considering there being 10 episodes or seasons, right? I mean, based on this timeline, because we got these 4, or we're going to get episode 4, with basically in a year's time. Another 4 would basically be another year, and then another 2 episodes would pretty much be like a half of a year, right? So that means Dragon Ball The Breakers is not going to be going away for a long time. So what does this mean? I basically want to pull up a bit of a timeline, which is what it looks like Dragon Ball The Breakers is heading into, and how we might be able to predict future Raiders and Survivors Teams down the line. But this is me just kind of, you know, throwing darts at a board and kind of just seeing this would work. But basically this video was about just to let you guys know that Dragon Ball The Breakers is not going anywhere anytime soon, because it is confirmed in the files that they are planning to work up until episode 10. So I know it said on the roadmap that, you know, they are planning for episode 4, and they haven't announced anything past episode or season 4. But since there's episode 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, they are looking beyond season 4, episode 4, right? So let's look at what I want to look at, what I just mentioned. So when Dragon Ball The Breakers released, it gave us Cell, it gave us Frieza, and it gave us Buu. These were the 3 Raiders that we got on release of Dragon Ball The Breakers. None of these guys received any episodes besides Cell. Cell was technically in the prologue. Frieza did not appear in episode 2, and Buu did not appear in episode 3. Episode 2 featured Vegeta, which was the season 2 Raider which we got. It featured Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga. And then the very next Raider that we got, which was the very next saga, was the Ginyu Force. Now, the Ginyu Force was featured in episode 3, and, you know, it could mean, based on these episodes, that they're either going to go in chronological order of the series, like Dragon Ball Z, or in Raiders, right? So episode 4 could technically feature Frieza, just because in order of operations, in terms of like how the, you know, DBZ anime actually went, it started with Vegeta. I mean, technically the prologue started with Cell, but the prologue's the prologue. Then episode 2 started with Vegeta. Then it went to the Ginyu Force. So it could go back to Frieza, but what I'm predicting, and what I think the game is going in the direction of, is that these 3 are outliers. They basically just set in place the base game, right? These 3 guys, and that's why Cell was the prologue, because Cell would obviously be featured way, way, way down the line if they were like actually doing a chronological story, right? So chronologically speaking, if they are doing the villains in between the big baddies like Cell, Frieza, and Buu, then the one that would make the most sense coming up as the next Raider, which has been speculated quite a ton, is the androids. specifically 17 and 18. I don't know if 16 would be a part of it, and I don't know if 19 and 20 would be part of it as well. But if they are going in this chronological route, it makes sense in the episodic nature of the story to do 17 and 18 next as the Raider and to have them featured in episode 4. I don't know if this is going to be the case, but if they follow through with this, then episode 5 and season 5 will feature Babidi and Majin Vegeta, because Majin Vegeta is in the files, and so is Babidi. And how would Babidi work? How would Babidi work as a level 4 without, you know, Majin Vegeta, right? Now, of course, I do think getting another Vegeta Raider, I don't want to say this early, is kind of like odd. So I don't know if Babidi is going to be a Raider or not. If, like, Babidi was in the files. We haven't covered that in the past. So if they are following this chronological list, like, it does make sense. After Babidi, they would go into Super. And I don't know if they would do Golden Frieza. I do not know. They could do Golden Frieza. So, like, so just to rewind. Vegeta was episode 2. Ginyu Force was episode 3. Androids could be episode 4 or season 4. For season 5/episode 5 could be Babidi. Then for 6 could be Beerus. Could be Beerus, or they could do Golden Frieza. I feel like that'd be a little repetitive. I don't know if they would do it. I don't know how the levels would work. They could do it. They could do it, but I'm just assuming they wouldn't because it'd be repetitive. And they're going to go to Beerus, who could be a Raider. I don't know how they would do it, because how is Beerus going to evolve and level up? But he could be a completely unique Raider. Maybe he doesn't level up or evolve. I don't know. Like, the way I was predicting the way Beerus could work is basically, instead of evolving, he has different emotions where he's like hungry, sleepy, angry, irritated. Like, that could be his levels. I don't know. That's just me speculating. So just to like refresh my memory, this would be episode/season 4, 5, 6, and then for 7 would be Goku Black. Now, they could potentially do, I believe the hit Champa arc thing was before this or after. I'm not sure. I kind of forget. I haven't watched Super in a minute. So that could be before or after this if they are going to do some of the in-between stuff. But, like, technically, like, that was just like a tournament, not necessarily like, you know, killers or anything like that. Goku Black definitely fits the Raider archetype. So I definitely feel like they have a shot of being, you know, a following episode or Raider, right? So again, let's just go over the list. Episode 3, this was episode 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th would be Universe 11 with Jiren. Again, you know, that kind of discredits what I said before without not having hit in the whole Champa thing, but it's very possible, makes sense. I mean, this is the last arc in Super, right? So it wouldn't make sense for them not to include Jiren in any way, shape, or form. And after this, technically, that's the end of Super, and after this would be the DBS Broly movie. So this would be our 9th episode/season, with DBS Broly being the Raider, which there is some evidence. I mean, there's evidence of Broly being a transfer. I don't know if he's going to be a Raider, but I would love it. Whether it's Z Broly, whether it's Super Broly, I think that'd be great. But if they're following the canonical route, Superhero would be next. And we did see in the latest big leaks for this game that Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo were in the game. So we have to wait pretty much like a year to get Cell Max. That would be crazy, but I don't know, guys. This anniversary, I think, is what is going to dictate the future of this game. Because typically, the way anniversaries go for online games like these, like, you know, I kind of equate Dragon Ball: The Breakers to Dokkan and Legends, just because the games are very similar. They both have gachas, right? And they're online games. So I think one of two things is going to happen for the anniversary of this game, which is going to take place next season. Season 4, Episode 4 is the anniversary of the game, because Season 4, Episode 4 is going to launch in September. And that means they're going to have to do something hype. Whether it's just fusions as transfers, or if they bring Goku Black, or the androids, I think this is what they're going to do. They're going to do the androids if they fall chronologically, or if they want to bring a really hype Raider, they'll do a Goku Black. That is my prediction. That is my official prediction, but I don't know if that'll be true. They could do both. I don't know if they'll ever do both, but if they ever going to release 2 Raiders, the anniversary would definitely be the time to do that. But if they do follow this, and they do follow the episodes, let me pull them back up. If they do plan to do these episodes like it's listed in the files here, I do think that it's very possible that they do continue this chronological sort of timeline that they set out for us, right? So who knows? Is episode 10 going to be Cell Max? I don't I don't know for sure, but the fact that Beast Gohan, like, actually, if you got, let me just pull the leaks because it's still in the Discord. If you guys have not checked out the leaks, they are in my Discord. Again, huge shouts to Demon Boy for figuring this stuff out. As you can see, where is he? Yeah, Gohan, Beast, Orange, Piccolo. So this is what we found last time in the leak. So, I mean, they're in the game plan, right? It's just when they're going to be released. But I just wanted to show you guys this new development. I feel like this is very, very big. We don't know what is coming for any of these seasons, but I do think because they appear to be going in a chronological order, we can kind of predict what they're going to do. Now, I might not be completely accurate with my predictions. You guys can let me know in the comments below that. But I think at the end of the day, for Dragon Ball The Breakers fans or people that are interested in the game, whether it's going to live, whether it's going to die, I think it is safe to assume that with these episodes being planned this early in advance, I think Dragon Ball The Breaker is going to be just fine. But yeah, boys, that is pretty much what I wanted to show you. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about The Breakers knowing this. Are you hyped? Are you nervous? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the Ironcane when we get new developments on the next Raider. If Silmax ever becomes Raider, I mean, Silmax is literally not playable, but playable against. You can play against Silmax in Xenoverse 2, so they can literally just bring Silmax over to this game. Very possible, but who knows? Man, it's just wishful thinking. But yeah, guys, that's video. Like if you enjoyed, comment down below your predictions and sub to the Ironcane for more leaks and discussions like these. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, have fun, peace out.